Well, joining us now is Juli and Jim Boeheim. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you.
125 years for the Boys and Girls Club. That's astounding. I mean, is it one of the, it's not one of the oldest in the country?
I think it is, and you know, it serves so many kids. Well over 1,000 kids are in there most every day. It's their only place to go. They can, you know, get help. They can do things. They can learn. Obviously, you can do some athletic things, but there's computers. There's people there that can work with them on different things. We've got one of our former players, Lawrence Moten, that works with kids down there. It's just a great thing for our community, and they need help. I mean, it costs a lot of money to refurbish these buildings, to do programs for kids, and we've had a lot of help. Kraus Heinz has helped, National Grid has helped put a lot of money back in these buildings to get them operational. And then we've had help from a lot of community organizations with programming. I mean, first of all, you want to have the buildings secure and functioning well, and then you want to have great programs for kids so they want to go there.
Well, we've talked on the news about Syracuse having this high concentration of poverty. You know, #1 in the country for African Americans and Hispanics, and for white children, it's just a nudge better than that. Yet that this is a way that those kids have a chance, right?
Right, a safe way, you know, and a place to go we want it to look nice and appealing and be special for them. And so that's happening. We're almost through that. We're really so proud of what has happened over there aesthetically. And then you get in there and there's great programming and there's some food and just a really great safe place to go and grow and be loved.
And we used to do programs on the weekends, and that's really when boys and girls need that, and we need to get more people helping us so that we can go back to that. And there's just not enough money right now, and you know, obviously money is a huge factor when you talk about helping kids, and the weekends are so important.
Certainly.
Some kids have all day and at loose ends, and that's when bad things happen.
Well, you talk about bad things. You see this as a solution, at least a part of the solution, to solving some of the problems of violence in Syracuse.
Well, if you could really amp this up, and we're doing it, they're doing a great job now, but there's more kids. There's a lot more kids. There's older kids. We deal with a lot of younger kids, which is important, but we need to do more for all the kids in the city. If you give them something, some way, and this is a long time dream, maybe, and maybe it's not realistic, but to really get more businesses involved, get kids internships. You know, some companies do that, but we could do more with that. There's so many things we could do, and if you help the kids, you're going to avoid later problems. And it starts with 5 and 6 years old, and it works its way up. And the more we can do with the Boys and Girls Clubs, because that's the best vehicle, it's there.
Yeah, it's already in place, structure's in place.
We don't have to build something. Let's try to get that going, do a better job with it. Our players have helped us. They've helped us raise hundreds of thousands of dollars for the Boys and Girls Clubs. We need more help. You know, we need more people. This community's been great. It's helped our foundation every time we've tried. But, you know, we need to raise a significant amount of money to really make a difference. The county legislature has helped us. Joni Mahoney has been absolutely great. The city has trouble just getting their bills paid, but they help us in different ways. But it really comes down to, we've got a new executive director, Pat Driscoll, who's done a great job. We just need to keep finding ways to raise money and to improve the programs in the Boys and Girls Club.
To bring the kids in.
Well, you and I walked through the Hamilton Street location just last month. There's so much going on there. And as you said, it's not just playing a little basketball or an athletic program. There's computers, there's areas to hang out, connect with each other. That means a lot too to kids who don't necessarily have that going on at home.
Right. It's a great place to come together, bring, you know, as friends and hang out in a great environment that's clean and looks pretty good. So yeah, we want to continue to draw the kids in, give them a reason to come.
So how should people help? I mean, you're talking about you want some significant money.
Yeah,
to be
we want
raised
$1 million to celebrate 125 years. And some of those years and some of those days, it was on the brink of not making it. Now, this guy is never going to let that happen.
Our foundation has donated $100,000 toward the $1 million for this year.
Yeah.
So we've tried to kickstart it. We need anybody out there that can contribute, whether it's $5, $10, whatever. And there's a lot of people that can do more, especially people that work in the city, have businesses in the city. You know, we need their help. And it's easy to do. You know, we have our foundation, we have a website. I don't know what they're called, but it's a website, and the Boys and Girls Club has one. So we're hoping everybody gets behind this project.
Yeah, we really appreciate that.
Yeah.
Let me ask you about one other topic, school safety. We're doing a town hall meeting next week.
Wow.
Your kids are just getting out of high school now. Jamesville DeWitt is passing a budget that includes several measures.
Yes.
Do you think we're doing enough in communities to protect kids in schools?
Well, I think we're just starting the process to hopefully get to where we're doing enough. But unlocked doors and free coming and going and all those days are over. You know, what we had growing up is no longer. And I think, you know, even at Jamesville DeWitt, there were doors that were unlocked and accesses that we just can't have anymore. So being aware of those things and starting that process of making a building secure as best as possible.
Well, you know, we're spending billions of dollars on airport security, and now we're talking about our kids.
Yeah.
And we're not spending even hundreds of thousands of dollars on security for our kids. I don't know exactly the right answer, but I know we have to make the schools safer and more secure and make it harder to get in, whatever that takes. And we can't afford, everything is escalating more and more. The more these shootings you get, the more some people and some kids get that idea that I can do that. And we have to safeguard our schools. I think that should be the #1 priority as we move forward.
But how we do that, I think that's just such a debatable, wide open, and it could be school to school, you know, it could be customized for that school.
What you're comfortable with in your community.
Yes.
Well, we don't want to arm our teachers. I know that.
Yeah.
I would, if I was a teacher, I wouldn't want to have that responsibility. It's not what they're trained for. They're trained to teach. But we need to do something within our school system to make it safer.
It seems like in this round of discussions about it that districts are just kind of eking out, oh, I've got a little money here, I got a little money there,
Yeah.
Parkland happened 2 months ago, we better do something. But as you said, that's not going to amount to much, is it?
No, it's not. It's probably not enough. And obviously the schools are tough. It's tough situations with schools anyway. Budgets are tough. But it's something that we really, I think we have to do. There's just too many. This isn't a once every 20-year thing anymore. It's becoming more of a regular occurrence, and I think we have to realize that, and we have to prepare for it better.
Good. Thanks.
Thank you.
That's it. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Thank you,
a
ma'am.
lot.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Yeah.